Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
And once again, leverage. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Simeon wants to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
From the red zone now, Simeon. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. On 2nd down, here's Simeon. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have got it back to a 1-score game. And he puts it through. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where you're headed.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. One receiver left, 2 to the right. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And they're going to speed things up here. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They come out here in the eye. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught. And all the way in.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
54 yards. And the Bengals add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
Frank's now on to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh.
And now look at him go. The 40.
I think they're pulling it back.
10. And he takes it all.
Oh.
But there is laundry on the field.
Let it be against the Giants. Come on.
I think this one's coming back.
Come on and come back. Yes. I'll take it. I will take it.
And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And
Yep.
what do you think goes on here in
Take
this
that
situation?
gift.
If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're dead.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 1st and 10, Simeon. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Hit next way too early.
Here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And on 2nd and 10 now. To throw on 2nd is Simeon. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That was nasty.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. On 1st down, Simeon. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So we have reached halftime here, and it's, yeah, that's perfect.
Held it up.
Davis, deep.
You got time for all that?
I gotta go.
Yeah, you gotta go. Definitely gotta go. I'm out here trying to get this game over with.
Larry got cut off early. We are back and ready for the 3rd quarter. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Bengals defense readies as they head onto the field. They look good in the first half. They'll be looking to carry that momentum over into half number 2.
Finish a game the way you started it. That's typically the message at halftime when things are going well. You've done everything you're expected to do. How about a little bit more of that in the second half? But be aware they may throw something different at you to begin things.
Yeah, 50% of the equation still left to go. 13 yards there on the pickup, and it'll be a New York first.
Now, coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Second down following the run. Now a play fake, and it's Simeon. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Well, they go play. Problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And the offense now will try to regroup after the sack on 2nd down. And they've got an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd and 13. 3rd and long. It's Simeon. He's
got him again.
Got him again. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
And that's
I
the
see you,
second sack
Devin.
of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases. Whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Here's Brad Wing now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Not my fault.
Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
Yeah,
Defense,
we
got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense.
Double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Oh, forced it. Damn.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football, and at this level, uncertainty equals turnover. And this one winds up being intercepted.
And now out come the Giants. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard.
In every game, teams are looking for that momentum shift, and that run there, the offense feels maybe we can get something going, but defensively, they've slowed them down the entire game. They don't want to turn into more. They're going to try and figure out a way to take it back on this next play.
They'll run it now out of the gun, and he'll get nothing
Good
out
job.
of that one. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. So here's the kicker, Caleb Sturgis, on to try the field goal.
That was a terrific job by the defense stopping them on 3rd and short. But sometimes you get some visual cues from the offense because when they're going in short yard situations, you might see the offensive line come in tighter together, a little more shoulder to shoulder, trying to wedge a hole in the middle.
Take off that turn.
Get it done on that play.
So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us want to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit, taking it over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the 1st.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a 1st down.
He'll drop to throw. Screen play, Johnson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your...
Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Holding offense.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.